Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's the Magician of Tarot here. I've been gone too long. I'm so sorry, but I had to take care of X, Y, and Z. Please forgive me. We are talking about blessings on the way. Is Spirit going to make it rain on us? We hope so. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. Allow me to pick my piles, please. Did I mention I miss you guys? Because I really did. I like doing readings. I love, helping myself and you guys out. It's not about me, it's about you guys and giving back. So that's what it is. First pile is going to be this Bailey say, we missed you. Bailey typically gives me attitude, but now we have a change of heart. So that's great. I love the difference. Cool. Second pile is going to be a star ANISE say, twinkle, twinkle, little star, I wonder what you've been up to. Spotlight's on me. Ooh. Third pile is going to be a cinnamon stick say, we miss you. Woo. I miss you guys too. This is just the energy that I'm picking up on. I promise I'm not just hyping myself up. I'm not. Last but not least, it's going to be this cardamom seed say, we're humble over here. Yeah, we like humility. There's nothing wrong with it. Nobody's better than anybody. Whatever, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. If these messages resonate, I really love you for it. Please comment in the comment section. Tell me how much you love me, how much you love the reading, if it resonates or not. I don't care. All right, guys. I'm done. Timestamps below. Kisses to ya. Peace. Hey, what's up, Bailey? Come on in. Let's talk about the blessings on the way for you. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on? Pile 1, please and thank you. We want to know all about the blessings. I don't have any channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Great Spirit, what's going on? Blessings on the way for Pile 1. Queen of Swords out here. Stay on the lookout for your blessings. You have blessings arriving to you because my queens are seated and they're royalty and they're regal and they don't leave the palace. So keep your eyes open. My Queen of Swords is very vigilant and watchful. And I read uprights and reversals. With this starting off, you're reading an upright. This means that you are aware of a blessing coming your way, and it is coming your way. There is no resistance, because had this been in reverse, there would be a resistance or a blockage. So keep your eyes peeled, okay? A lot of you guys have gotten a little bit cold or bitter because it hasn't arrived sooner, is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Swords out here in this energy. But it is still coming to you. So just keep it calm, cool, and collected is what I'm hearing. What else we got? We got the Two of Swords. This is more closed off energy. You guys have been expecting a blessing for a long time, but you haven't been able to see it. You feel like somebody told you no, or there's a hassle is what I'm getting here. Spirit is telling me you guys are just at a crossroads. You have to meditate and rest and recuperate and, do something with your time instead of, wondering, because it's not going to get you anywhere with the Two of Swords. Okay, you haven't seen it, and that's okay. Do something else. I got the Three of Swords out here. I count my cards. Three of Swords is telling me you guys have been suffering, heartbroken. You've been, your thirst has been quenching for this blessing coming your way. You could have been expecting like a check or money is what I'm gathering here, but you haven't seen it. Is what I'm getting here with the Two of Swords out here. So stay on the lookout is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Swords out here. And with the Three of Swords, it's telling me it's breaking your heart that you can't really enjoy what you've been expecting. But don't be closed off to your blessings. What else we have? You have the Three of Wands out here in the verse. This should have happened a long time ago because my Three of Wands is shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's a missed opportunity because the Three of Wands is all about seizing opportunities, acting, impulsiveness. And you have been looking... Is what I'm seeing here with these glasses. A lot of you guys either wear glasses and you haven't been wearing glasses, or you're wearing glasses and you're not wearing them now. I don't know. Take what resonates. But with the Three of Wands in reverse, it's telling me this should have happened 3 days ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago. But it's still coming. Okay? What else you got? We have the Nine of Pentacles out here. I see lots of expenses out here that you could use this money for, where you can use this money on. And I feel like you already know what you want to do with the money is what I'm getting here. Because the Nine of Pentacles is all about abundance and a lifestyle change. And I feel like you have a long list of things that you want to purchase and you want to buy, but you haven't been able to buy it because it hasn't arrived yet. Is what I'm getting here. But Spirit is telling me to read this in reverse. Like when it does arrive, when it does seize that opportunity, when you do see it, you're going to love what you see. You're going to love having this abundance. And I feel like a lot of you guys are inquiring about or looking for money is what I'm getting here, but it just hasn't arrived yet. So don't be a spoiled little brat, because that's what the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. Not being grateful for the blessings that you do have currently. Channel message. And I'm not calling you a brat or nothing like that, but you guys gotta just do something with your time in the time being. People have it worse than you is also what I'm hearing. All right, what else we got? 10 of Swords out here. People have it worse than you, but here you are being a bit dramatic. It don't take 10 swords to kill someone, so I feel like you guys are like whining is what I'm hearing. Or you're having a BF, if you know what that stands for, and you guys gotta not get overwhelmed because things didn't happen in your timing. With all these swords out here, I feel like you guys have mental anxiety because the swords are all about ideas and opinions and mental activity, and I feel like your mind gets the best of you sometimes. And sometimes you guys get a bit dramatic. That's what I'm getting here. People do have it worse than you. Like, you're not down and out as like other people are, so it's time for you to appreciate the things that you do have. What else we got? You have you guys letting down your guard. I love this. I see this Seven of Wands as not being so aggressive or being resistant towards life, and just not like saying, you know what, what's the holdup, or snapping your fingers and being impatient, because a lot of you guys are becoming defensive for no reason, excuse me. And you guys gotta let go, okay? Because the Seven of Wands is all about defensiveness and boundaries, and you just gotta let down your guards, let down your walls, and not stress over things that don't need to be stressed over, if you heard this horn in the background. But I also see free things. Like, you don't have to spend money to be active is what I'm getting here, because there's a lot of activity with the Seven of Wands, and it's all about being natural and doing things that you can afford, and you don't have to have lots of money to do. Oh, I got lots of Wands in reverse. Lots of Wands in reverse is lots of frustration and anger. I also have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse is a lot of giving up, and I feel like you guys are just pouting and not wanting to, you know, be motivated is what I'll say. Ending this reading with the World card in reverse. Excuse me. That's the channel message. Whenever I burp, it's things that you have to let go. And it's still coming out. Excuse me. With the World card in reverse is lots of chaos. And I feel like you have lots of chaos because something has not completed, something has not been delivered. The World card is all about a successful completion. It will complete. You will have what you've been expecting. Keep a watch out for it is what I'm saying here with this audience out here. But you guys are creating lots of turbulence and lots of chaos. And you guys got to do something with your time. It's just what Spirit is reiterating with this World card in reverse. Things aren't over yet, but they will be soon. And I feel like that's when your happiness will arrive. But you guys got to be happy within right now. All right, let's get closing remarks, please. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you. Two cards for the Queen of Swords. All right, I like starting off my duplicates, and this is the first card. So let's talk about it. Be on the watch. Two of Cups out here in reverse. I feel like you see other people celebrating because there's a lot of comparison with the Two of Cups out here in reverse. You see other people enjoying themselves and being fulfilled and going out for drinks is what I'm getting here, and enjoying life, but you feel like, you know, you can't do things that you want to do. And I feel like you compare yourself to other people, but your time is coming. So you can't just, you know, be envious or jealous. And I'm not calling you those things, but you just have to mind or tend to your business, you know? What else we got? King of Swords, you have to detach. I got counterparts out here too. Interesting. I'm going to get to that later. But you have to detach. You have to cut it out is what I'm hearing with this King of Swords out here in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse cuts people off, detaches, and drops people out of at a dime. And I feel like you have to detach yourself from comparing what other people are doing and what they're doing with their money. But it's funny, I have counterparts out here. A lot of you guys are in a separation with somebody that you want to be close to is what I'm getting here. I don't know what that has to do with your blessing, but this is just like a side note. Let's talk about this Two of Swords out here, being closed off, not seeing it. My Four of Pentacles in reverse is letting go. You got to let go and let God. You have to recognize you can't be in control of the situation, because I feel like that's the source of your misery. You wanting to be in control and have expectations on the things that you want to be in control of, but you can't be in control of everything. So you got to let go and do something with your time. Okay? Let's talk about this 3 of Wands in reverse and this opportunity. 6 of Wands in reverse. It's been a long time coming, is what I'm hearing. Because it's resistance with all these reversals out here. It's a blockage. And I have the 9 of Wands in reverse, which is tired and exhausted. You're tired of expecting something. You're tired of expecting your victory to come swooping on in when you haven't seen it, is what I'm seeing here. But it doesn't mean it's not coming. It's just taking a long time to come. Spirit is testing you on your patience. You see how this horse is giving me the side eye? That's Spirit's eye. Like, how are they going to manage this? Are they really going to unwind? Are they going to, be able to adjust? Let's talk about this 9 of Pentacles out here in reverse. Lovers card out here. For some of you guys are having issues with a counterpart. With the Lovers card out here, and we're talking about blessing on the way and money, and you guys expecting something. I see issues with a counterpart for some strange reason. It keeps on popping out. A lot of you guys will be a lot lighthearted and loving when your blessing does arrive. And I feel like when you don't have what you want, you become a bit sour, because I see a lemon head out here. So be mindful of your attitude when you don't have the things that you have when you want them, okay? Don't have a BF. Let's talk about this 10 of Swords out here. Hangman, you have to find peace with the Hangman out here. The Hangman is all about being in a stressful situation, finding peace, and that's how he becomes enlightened. Okay, so yes, you are down and out, but you have to be enlightened that other people are in a worse situation than where you are. So you have to find peace within that. You have to say, you know what, my time is coming. No need to stress. Let's talk about the 7 of Wands out here in reverse. 3 of Swords out here. And I remember counting this up earlier on, and I feel like some of you guys are really still adamant on having what you want and when you want it. Some of you guys are heartbroken right now as far as a relationship is concerned. That's just a side note. Take what resonates. I don't wish this on you. Please don't think I do. Spirit wants you to digress. Don't take things so personally, is what I'm getting here with the 3 of Swords out here. Everything is not a personal attack on you. That's what I'm getting here with the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Swords out here. Okay, you got to heal and just find something to do with your time. Let's talk about the World card in reverse. Chaos. Judgment card in reverse. Now, the Judgment card in reverse is a why me? Who called this judgment? Some of you guys feel like Spirit is punishing you or spitting in your face, is what I wanted to say or heard. But Spirit is not punishing you. Spirit is just making sure you're judging the situation correctly. You're not being dramatic, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys do a lot of comparing, because I see audiences in both these cards, and you like to, either look good for an audience or you see other people looking good and you're the spectator. Take what resonates. But your blessing is coming. You just gotta be a little patient, okay? I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace. What's up, Star Anise. How are you doing? Malfunctioning. Hope you guys are well. Come on in. Let's talk about your blessing on the way. Great Spirit. Ooh. You guys got duplicates. This might be your second reading. You might want to go to pile 1 because I have 2 duplicates out here. Do what feels calls to you guys. I love you. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile 2? Blessing on the way. 2 of Swords out here. 2 of Swords is all about close off energy. So I have to tap in with my second card is what Spirit is telling me with the 2 out here. And this also might be confirmation that this is your second reading. A lot of you guys are closed off right now or having an attitude is what I'm getting here with the 2 of Swords. Because the 2 of Swords is like, closed off energy, having swords off, swords up, and just, closed off. And I feel like you'll believe it when you see it is also what I'm hearing. Let me go with my second card. What's going on here? King of Swords out here in reverse. A lot of you guys are very angry, upset, dismissive, possibly to this reading, which is odd for you to come to a reading and you be closed off to it. That's just for somebody. Because I have the 2 of Swords out here, closed off energy, and you dismissing me. I don't want to waste your time. You can click off the video. That's just for somebody. Because I have the Ace of Swords out here upright. I'm using my intuition. Ace of Swords is clarity, truth, and intuition. I'm using my intuition, but you're being closed off and you're dismissing me. So the exit is that way. That's just for somebody. But you're closed off to a blessing because you haven't seen it. So you're becoming a bit prickly, you're becoming a bit closed off, or have an attitude, or I don't know what it is. Let's talk about it. I can't believe I have a crowd like this. Let's talk about it though. 8 of Swords out here in reverse. 8 of Swords is all about being free-spirited. Give me a second. Spirit is telling me to count this out. I got the 6 of Swords out here in reverse. A lot of you guys are going through a lot right now with the 6 of Swords because the 6 of Swords in reverse is lots of turbulence. You're going to get through it, but you don't have faith is what I'm getting here. With the 2 of Swords, you have a closed off perspective is what I'm getting here. I don't even think your situation is that bad, to be honest with you, because the 8 of Swords is all about feeling mentally stuck. And I don't think your situation is as bad as you imagine it to be. But a lot of you guys feel like you don't have blessings, or it hasn't been arriving, or you're just closed off to the possibility. Okay? A lot of you guys, hear all the time you're going to have a blessing on the way and you don't see it, but you have to be optimistic. So you're kind of like blocking your blessing literally. You're coming to my reading and you're like, oh, I don't believe it. I'll see it when I believe it. And it's just like, that's up to you. That's the frequency that you're emitting, not me. Okay? So you have to be mindful of the energy that you carry around. I got the 9 of Swords out here in reverse. This means you guys are stressing out because the 9 of Swords is all about stress and anxiety for no reason. Okay? 9 of Swords being in reverse tells me it's nothing to stress about in the first place. But here you are like, oh, have an attitude. I don't know what's going on here. I'm sorry to accuse anybody, but that's just the energy I'm getting with all these swords out here. What else we got? 8 of Wands in reverse. You guys are blocking out this message. I can't believe you even clicked on the video, to be honest with you. If you came here to listen to me talk, because the 8 of Wands is communication and travel, then why even, put attention to it? I feel like your blessings are slow moving because I see this wheel out here going slow when it's in reverse, but the 8 of Wands is communication and travel. So you'll believe it when you see it. I'm not here to convince you. First and foremost, what else we got? 3 of Pentacles out here. I see work out here. 3 of Pentacles is all about work. Your blessings could come from work. Because this is an upright out here. Oh, no, Spirit is telling me no, it's not going to come from work. I feel like a lot of you guys are watching me work and telling you, giving you a message or whatever, but you're closed off to the message. So I'm just confused as to why you're here. You're preventing me from delivering a message to others. You know what I mean? I feel like I have to convince, and I'm not here to convince anybody. You see how we have spectators out here? And I'm out here saying, you're watching me work, because the 3 of Pentacles is all about work, but it's just like, you're skeptical. And like I said before, I'm not here to convince or persuade. What else we got? King of Cups out here upright. This is starting to get personal for me because I feel like I have a crosswatch out there that wants to use their heart space, that wants to investigate my mind space, They know I have pure intentions, but they're skeptical. That's entirely up to you. Let's continue on though. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse is tired and exhaustion. This energy is draining me because you guys feel like I owe you something or an explanation on why you haven't received, and you're tired of waiting to receive, but that's your deal. So what I'm getting here with this Nine of Wands in reverse. I have lots of Wands in reverse. There's lots of frustration and anger, and honestly, it's coming from me because, you know, like I said before, I'm not here to convince you at all. Goodness gracious. Now I'm messing up my cards. Ending this reading with the Star card out here. I feel like you guys see star quality or a platform, because the Star card is a person of inspiration, a person of guidance. You know, the Star is all about the guiding light. You know what I mean? So I feel like you guys, some of you guys want to ejaculate, is what I'm seeing here, and take off some clothes and get freaky deaky. But that's just your deal. How does that even coexist? How do you want to get freaky deaky but also block out my messages? So I don't know. Like, I have a platform, I'm giving inspiration and light, and just because it doesn't resonate for you or you don't want it to resonate doesn't mean it doesn't work. You're just being closed off with the Two of Swords. Oh, look, more closed off energy. This is what the Two of Swords is all about, being closed off and not wanting to see what's in front of your face. If you don't want to believe, don't believe. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you. I feel like you guys are mislabeling your enemy. You're calling me an enemy or I'm doing something wrong when it probably doesn't even pertain to you. I don't know. Guys, please forgive me. I'm out here of service. I'm of light with this Temperance out here. Temperance is a healer, a person of guidance, just like the Star card out here. But I also have a doctor out here. I'm not here to convince no doctor that I already moved on from. Lord have mercy. I don't even know why you come to my videos still, Playboy. You know, that ship has already sailed with you like a long time ago. Great. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? You come to my videos just to resist. I'm not here to convince you, fool. Great Spirit has two cards for this Two of Swords out here. Great Spirit, what's going on with this Two of Swords? Close off energy. A lot of you guys are materialistic. You're controlling. You don't want to believe in spirituality, because spirituality is everything that you don't believe in. You don't believe in the invisible. You don't believe that there's a creator. You don't believe that, you know, there are outside forces beyond you. But you like to control the things that you can control, and that's the ideology that you have. And I'm not going to convince you or change that for you. Keep it. You think this is not a debate? This is not an argument? What else we got? If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, and I'm okay with that. I have the Ace of Pentacles out here upright. Ace of Pentacles is telling me that I have the thumbs up from Spirit. You know, those that need a blessing or need guidance are given that. Let's talk about this King of Swords out here in reverse. Queen of Cups out here in reverse. Whoever this cross was, somebody's been very emotional, but they don't want to act like they've been emotional. They don't want to act like they've been suffering. They want to have this macho man approach, like they're not affected, when in all actuality, they're, you know, a softie on the inside. You're confused. You need to figure out what makes you happy. You need to not be so entitled, is what I'm getting here with both these royalty individuals in reverse. You want to, you know, what you eat doesn't make me go to the bathroom, okay? If you don't want to believe, then don't believe. I'm not... Let's talk about this Eight of Swords out here in reverse, being free-spirited. Hangman out here in reverse. Now, typically I'm calm, cool, and collected, but this energy, this reading has hit a nerve for me. And I'm stressing out and I'm a bit belligerent because somebody's accusing me of, not doing what I'm doing. If you don't believe, don't believe. It doesn't make me any difference. Okay? I know I'm enlightened, and just because you're stuck in your own ways doesn't negate for me. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands out here in reverse. Communication, travel, and a blockage. I ruffle people's feathers. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is the inner unbalance. The things that I say, you don't want to agree with, and I'm not forcing you to agree with it. The Two of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another. The exit is that way. The communication and travel is that way. The travel is out here. I'm not forcing you. I'm not putting a gun to your head and saying, listen to my reading. You're here on your own merit. Let's talk about this Three of Pentacles. Two of Swords in reverse is being fully aware. You're fully aware that I do this for the service of other people. Okay? If you want to be closed off and say it doesn't work for you, be my guest. It doesn't really affect me. But for you to waste your own time, your own spirituality, your own energy, that's entirely up to you. That's your choice. Let's talk about this King of Cups out here. High Priestess out here. Somebody thinks that I don't know that they watch my videos or cross-watch. The High Priestess in the verse has lots of secrets and what's done in the dark. And I'm very intuitive, but I had to deal with somebody that didn't want to use their heart space. So all they can do is just watch my videos in the shadows like I don't know. Congratulations, you played yourself. Let's talk about this Nine of Wands in reverse. Tired and exhausted. Tired and exhausted of dealing with somebody that is wishy-washy. The Six of Pentacles is all about trust, familiarity, and looking after people. And I feel like I'm tired of, trying to be there for somebody that doesn't want to be receptive. That's what I'm getting here. You can trust me. You want to trust me, but you don't. Your deal. Let's talk about the Star card out here. Queen of Pentacles out here in reverse. I feel like somebody planted a seed in your head and saying, and you believed it. That's the worst part about it. You believe what other people tell you, but being as though I do something differently, you don't want to believe. I'm not here to convince. If you want to convince somebody that's toxic if you want to believe somebody that was toxic in your life over somebody that's naturally healing or, out here to be vulnerable, that's your choice. Bye. Wow. The audacity. What's up, Cinnamon Stick? Come on in. Let's talk about the blessing on the way for ya. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on with pile number 3? Blessings on the way. No extra cards, no channel messages. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile 3? Ten of Cups out here in reverse. Now, my Ten of Cups in reverse is toxic family. I feel like you have individuals around you that are very toxic, and it could be blood related or not, or community. It could be a community or blood related, one of the two. That's what I'm getting here. You're noticing that they don't bring you peace, because I have this peace sign in reverse. They don't bring you peace. I got to tap in with my second card, and we're talking about blessings on the way. I feel like somebody or a group of people are preventing you from merging with another person. I see these two V's out here. You're supposed to be getting along with somebody or a situation, but they're telling you no. That's what I'm getting here with the Ten of Cups out here in reverse. There's a resistance and there's blockage. Whenever I have cards in reverse, that's exactly what it is, a resistance or a blockage. I read uprights, and I feel like that you identify with something that's going to bring you happiness, but you have people in your life that are adamant on telling you no, that's not where peace is at. I don't know if you're believing it or not, but I feel like people are getting in the way of your happiness and your peace. Let's talk about blessings on the way. Queen of Wands out here. Now, my Queen of Wands in reverse has a 20-foot pole. She creates distance, and I feel like you guys have to create distance with a toxic community or family is what I'm getting here. I feel like you're attracted to somebody because my Queen of Wands is known to be very attractive and beautiful and take care of herself, and I feel like you're drawn to somebody that takes care of themselves, that's peaceful, somebody that you could possibly have a family with, because like Ten of Cups is family vibes and peace. But I feel like those toxic individuals that you hang around with tell you no. They take your peace away. They tell you that person's no good for you. They tell you to stay away from that person. And we have more reverses out here. I feel like, that resistance is here for you to make a choice. Are you going to listen to the toxicity, or are you going to follow your heart? So let's continue on. Seven of Pentacles is watching things grow. I feel like you've watched somebody grow. I feel like you've been around this toxic community or family member for a while, and that's why you feel like they're familiar is what I'm getting here. But I feel like somebody is at the top of your list, or you notice somebody, because you can't not notice this flower at the top. I feel like you're wasting time with these individuals is what I'm getting here, guys. When you notice somebody that's fresh, somebody that is alluring is what I'm getting here with this flower being at the top. So your blessings on the way is you disassociating with people that want you to disassociate from your blessing. What else you got? Got the King of Pentacles out here. I feel like a lot of you guys want one particular person, because the King of Pentacles is known to lock it down, not want to share. Well, not want to share, especially when he's upright, but like just want to commit is what I'm getting here. You want to commit to somebody, but a family or a group tells you no, that's not the way to go. And unfortunately, you can't listen to other people. What else we got? We got the Magician out here. Now, whenever I get the Magician in reverse, it's Houdini's, a disappearing act. But I also feel like somebody appeared in your life. Somebody appeared in your life and you took notice and you're captivated by them and they hold your attention. But I feel like you have to disappear on a toxic family. You have to play Houdini and say, you know what, I have to do this for me, and not even think twice about it. What else we got? We have the Three of Pentacles out here upright. Now, the Three of Pentacles is all about work, and I feel like you guys are probably think about work and societal pressures and this group, but I feel like you see how he's in the shade or in the shadows. I feel like you leave a part of yourself in the shadows, and that's not okay. If these people really loved you, they would accept the whole you. You wouldn't have to feel like you're in the shadows. You wouldn't have to have some of you be acknowledged and not the whole of you, is what I'm getting here. But I feel like, you work towards that group because they offer something to you. I don't know. Ending this reading with the King of Pentacles out here twice. I could be talking to people that are into the same sex, because whenever I have two individuals in the same reading parallel to one another, it's a same sex type of energy. And there's nothing wrong with discovering your truth or living in your truth or living authentically. I also see twins out here. A lot of you guys look familiar to somebody else. That's what I'm getting here. Or there's a commonality between the two of you, which is probably why you have this attraction. But your group or your family tell you no. All right, let's get closing remarks. Also have the Four of Pentacles out here. Four of Pentacles all about controlling, holding on tight to something. You want something very much so, but these group of people tell you no. You can't resist, your needs based off of what other people think. Spirit wants you to be happy. Spirit wants you to live authentically. Channel message. So if you deny yourself, then you're denying spirit in a way. A lot of you guys are having revelations with this tarot card. A lot of you guys are stressed out right now or feel like it's an emergency right now because I am crumbling the facade. Like, this building is being crumbled down and spirit is shaking this world up out here. And it's not to cause stress, it's to make you more aware and be more vulnerable and authentic. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you. Okay. Great Spirit, what's going on with the Ten of Cups out here in reverse? Ace of Swords in reverse. Now, the Ace of Swords is the hand of spirit. It's truth, clarity, intuition. You found truth. You found somebody that was connected to spirit. You found somebody that was spiritual or made you happy at the very least. But these people tell you no. These people give you a thumbs down. These people lie to you. Because, like I said before, the Ace of Swords is true clarity and intuition. These people lie to you, and unfortunately, you have a choice to either believe the lie or not believe the lie. It's entirely up to you. Everybody has their own path that they have to cross or go down, okay? And I feel like you guys are at a crossroads right now listening to other people. Let's talk about this Queen of Wands in reverse. Distance. Ace of Cups out here. Ace of Cups is love and emotional fulfillment. And I feel like you want to be closer to somebody. We see two lovebirds out here that want to merge to one another, but there's a blockage of this cup. And I feel like, you allow these individuals to really dictate who you're supposed to love when you're supposed to love freely. And you know that. You know that. And I feel like, you've cried over it because I see tears out here, but, you can't resist what Spirit has blessed you with. All my aces are blessings. Okay, and I feel like you will allow this blessing to, slip away if you don't follow your heart. Let's talk about this Seven of Pentacles out here. Judgment card out here. Now, the Judgment card is a why me, who called this judgment. I feel like you guys are being harsh and critical of dealing with something for so long or because it's familiar to you. Okay, you got to call judgment and say, am I really growing with these people? Is what I'm getting here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Do these people help me grow and ascend? Okay, my judgment card is a message, a wake-up call, and judgment. I feel like you guys are receiving a message that, you can either block your blessing or you can receive your blessing. But I feel like because you guys know this group of people for a long-standing time, that you want to do what makes them happy when you have to do what makes you happy. Let's talk about this King of Pentacles out here, being committed. Moon card out here. I feel like you think about somebody at night when nobody else is around you is what I'm getting here, because the Moon card is a mystery, nighttime activity, what's done in the dark. I feel like somebody also turned you on with my AC cutting on like that. But you keep it in the dark. And it's time for you guys to get together. Like, I'm still seeing those birds merging. Like, you want to get together with them, but, you have to be the one to not block it. You have to follow your heart, despite how fearful you are or how emotional you've been. It's a reason why you're emotional. It's a reason why you have all this emotion over this person, because you genuinely care for this person, but you really don't want to act like it, or you want to listen to other people that don't want to see you fulfilled. Let's talk about this Magician out here in reverse, Houdini. Nine of Cups out here. No, it's the Eight of Cups. And that makes sense because Houdini and the Eight of Cups is all about leaving everything behind. And for me to have Houdini out here, it's time for you to leave something behind out of love. We have two cups out here. Spirit is showing me the Two of Cups, and that's all about soulmate unions. And I feel like you found somebody that feels like a soulmate, but you have to leave your past behind if they don't serve you well. Let's talk about this Three of Pentacles out here at work. Tower card is back out here. You have to crumble what you work towards because it's not accepting all of you. You're in the dark, is what I'm seeing here. You know, yes, it gets scary, but you have to move and go towards where you feel seen, is what I'm getting here. Living in the shadows is entirely up to you. Let's talk about this King of Pentacles out here. 8 of Wands, communication and travel. A conversation would do you guys so good, is what I'm getting here, because you both will probably feel the same way. The 8 of Wands is communication and travel. You probably saw this person while visiting, or you sparked up a conversation that would seem interesting and intriguing, and you guys got to nurse that relationship if you want it. And if you don't want it, then you got to remember what you chose. You chose not to have peace. You chose not to have happiness. You chose a toxic community or family because you didn't want to be recognized or seen. So that's entirely up to you. You guys have some tough choices to make, especially when blessings are on the way or already here. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. R-A-B. 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 Straight out of Richmond. How did you find my contact? How? Hey, CARDAMOM, how you doing? Come on in, let's talk about your blessing on the way. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 4, please and thank you. All right, we got triples out here, so you might want to go to pile 3. Do what feels close to you. I don't have any channel messages, so let's get it in. Pile 4, please and thank you. Blessing on the way. 3 of Wands is about to arrive, and Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to go back to pile 3 with these 3 of Wands out here, and we have triples out here. But your blessings are coming quickly, because the 3 of Wands is all about seizing opportunities and acting. What's going on here? Oh, this is more quick energy. The Tower card is a disruption, is what I'm getting here with the Tower card. I'm hearing you guys have to face your fears, because the Tower card is a crisis and emergency, and I feel like you guys imagine it to be worse than what it is, but it's not as bad as you imagine it to be, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you gotta face your fears. I don't know what exactly you have to do, because it's different for everybody. This is a general reading, so it's different for everybody, but you have to face your fears. What else we got? 5 of Pentacles in reverse is not suffering. The 5 of Pentacles upright is suffering a loss financially or just suffering in general. I feel like a lot of you guys have been suffering mentally, but I feel like you will have good results. You just have to rip the Band-Aid off, is what I'm getting here with the 5 of Pentacles out here in reverse. What else we got? 3 of Cups. I see good results out here. Some of you guys want to reconcile with a group, or you want good results or good news, and I see the good news out here, but you have to do something. It's just not going to come to you. With the 3 of Wands, all about seizing opportunities and impulsiveness and acting, you can't reach the happiness, you can't reach the success or the reconciliation unless you do something. Okay, so act upon how you feel and, just go with it. What else we got? We got the Moon card. The Moon card in reverse is putting a spotlight to someone's shadow side. I feel like you guys have been missing in action, or you disappeared, or there's lots of mystery on how you should move about or go around the situation, and I feel like you know exactly what to do. Okay, you just have to do it. What else we got? You got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is the inner imbalance. You going back and forth, back and forth. A lot of you guys want to do some traveling closer to another person, or you have to do some traveling within your situation. You got to do a lot of back and forth, what have you. But I feel like, that's just a discussion for you guys to have. And I feel like, with the Three of Cups out here, you will have good results. You will have, good news. But here you are in mystery or in limbo, not knowing how they're going to receive you or how the conversation is going to go. What else you got? We have you guys feeling stuck. Okay? Don't allow your mental activity to overwhelm you. The Eight of Swords is all about feeling mentally stuck. When she can get out the situation, she can break free from the rope. She can take the blindfold off because they're not that tight around her. But you guys feel like you're stuck. You are living in this inner imbalance. And, ain't nothing to it but to do it, is what I'm hearing. Ending this reading with the Fool card. And the Fool card is all about just doing it, going on adventures, being carefree, not thinking about the consequences. Because he's on a cliff. And yes, it's scary. And I saw the scariness here with the Tower card. But you just have to go with it. You can't anticipate or control what you can't control. I really feel like you guys will have good results. You gotta follow your heart is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Cups out here. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? Thank you. Three of Wands, just acting. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like if you act, it will work out. Eight of Pentacles is all about working and being efficient. You have to put some effort into it. It's just not going to come knocking on your doorstep is what I'm getting here with him pounding away. And I'm starting to get some sexual energy out here. A lot of you guys want to bang somebody. And that's not going to happen until you act. Okay. Let's talk about the Tower card out here. Judgment card. This is a test for you guys. My Judgment card is a wake-up call, a test, or a message. This is a test from Spirit, wondering if you are going to conquer your fears. Okay. Let's talk about this Five of Pentacles out here in reverse. Temperance out here. Now, the Temperance in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse are synonymous of going back and forth, and living in a mental imbalance. Okay? I feel like you spotted something or someone or situation that will bring you healing, but, you have a choice. You can allow it to bring you healing, or you can leave it out in the cold. Okay? And suffer on your own. When there's a choice out here, you don't have to suffer. You don't have to go back and forth. You've already recognized it was good for you, so that's probably the direction you should go down. Let's talk about this Three of Cups out here. Four of Pentacles out here in reverse. I feel like you let something go that you want dearly. There was a disassociation. But you want it dearly. And the only way for you to get it is for you to, revisit it. You can't just let it go. Because if you let it go, it'll slip away. Let's talk about this Moon card in reverse, putting a spotlight. Sun card in reverse. A lot of you guys are leaning towards letting it go. And Spirit is not leaning in that direction. I channel Spirit with my Sun card. Spirit is all knowing and all seeing. There's no reach Spirit can't touch. And I feel like Spirit sees you in the midnight hour when you're depressed and when you want to revisit something, but there is fear attached. There is emotions attached. Spirit is all knowing and all seeing. So if you are this emotional, it's time for you to do something about it. Okay? No more gloom and doom with the Sun card in reverse. Let's talk about this Two of Pentacles out here in reverse. Inner imbalance. Eight of Cups out here. You just got to do it and go with it. The Fool card and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is leaving everything behind. The Fool card is just going with it, being carefree. If this brings you so much inner imbalance, it's time for you to get to the bottom of some things. It's time for you to say it with your chest. Time to, go in a direction that will fulfill you. But that's entirely up to you. Everybody has free will. Let's talk about this Eight of Swords out here. Feeling stuck. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is known to hold people accountable. I feel like you have to hold yourself accountable. I feel like you have to be truthful with yourself. And also have the Nine of Swords out here. It's no reason why you're so emotional or stressed out over this situation if you didn't love it so much. So you have to do something. You have to say, you know what, I love it, I'm going to act like it. Let's talk about this Fool card out here. Ten of Pentacles. I see the reward. I see the victory. I see it working out in your favor. I see it being worth it with the Ten of Pentacles out here. But you have to be carefree and not analyze the situation. Okay? Guys, it's been your message. Please like, share, subscribe. This is a general reading. All the energies, different places. Everybody wants something different. Peace, y'all. Love you.